Hello guys and welcome to the latest iteration of the BMW M2. Being a 2023 example, this is of course facelifted from the previous generation, and I've got to say it looks fantastic. In today's video we're going to be taking a look around this car, which has just arrived with us here in stock today at ALX Specialist Cars. The 2023 model which we've got here is in fact rear-wheel drive, which a lot of people say is exactly what a powerful BMW should be because of course the driving dynamics. Now the redesign of the BMW M2 has taken part absolutely throughout the vehicle. I would say overall it gets a more square, boxy, perhaps angular look than the previous generation did, and I actually really do like it. From the front end, for example, the headlights have actually been shrunk down to become a little more angular, a little more boxy, as has the front grille, and of course the lower splitter section as well. It looks incredibly aggressive. You'll notice as well front parking sensors because the car's got front and rear sensors with a reverse camera as well. One of the options this car's got is the comfort access. So as long as I've got the keys in my pocket, of which there are two, you can get in and out of the car hands-free, which is really nice feature on a modern car like this. But even on a modern car like this, you've still got to pay for it. It was an optional extra, but of course that has been specified already. As this vehicle is a 2023 model, it does indeed come with a remainder of a BMW manufacturer's warranty, of which there are a few months remaining. Of course, Pirelli Zero are the tyre that come from manufacture, and that's what's on the car all round, as are the unmarked alloy wheels, which wrapped just inside of them. The BMW M2 is a nice size sports coupe. It's not the biggest the BMW do, but it also is plentiful, and you have in fact got rear seats as well. Of course, it is two doors and a boot. As mentioned, we walk up to the car with the keys in my pocket, simply touch it, and it recognises that you are present. The 2023 example we've got here covered just over 19,000 miles, and the condition absolutely reflects that. Inside you'll find electronically adjustable seating, both the driver and passenger see that. Illuminated M2 logo within the head restraint as well. As this is the M Performance car, you get the M Performance seat belts, the M Performance colours which run throughout, carbon fibre trim on the centre tunnel, the steering wheel, even the shift select paddles are also finished with carbon fibre. Hammer Carbon is BMW's upgrade sound system, and the M cars in this case do come with it. So as well as having a good amount of space in the front seats, you also get another two seats in the rear, which, well, they're accessible like so. If you simply pull the seat forward, you'll see you've got a little bit of storage in there, and the two outer seats, which are actually relatively usable. Though it is a small car, it is still spacious enough, and you could certainly fit a couple people back there. Now the rear of the BMW M2, we continue the facelifted theme and that angular boxy look, which again, I really do love. When it first came out, as always, when a car manufacturer changes a lot, it always takes a little bit of time for people to adjust to it, but I think people now have with the BMW, and they really do love it, as do I. M2 badging on the 23 model comes in black as well, which is really nice. Of course, with the M Sport colours still retained in the original blue, dark blue and red. The lights, similar to the front, shrunk down. You've still got quad tailpipes as it's an M car, and that lets out the tremendous sound that this car does provide. It sounds like this. Inside the BMW M2, the boot is actually really surprising and generous. This is a car you could use every day. It's a fantastic daily driver. Fuel efficiency isn't all too bad either. But again, it's something you could use as a weekend toy if you wanted to, perhaps go on a nice tour around Europe even, and the space in the boot allows you to do exactly that. As well as the condition of the car being absolutely fabulous, the service history backs it up. It's had the all-important running in check completed, it's had a service since, and even one more. That puts the next service due in 2026 with the 2-year intervals these cars run on. One last thing to note of the exterior, which I really do love, is the carbon fibre touches from the interior continue to the exterior, with the roof being fully carbon fibre. A real nice touch, and something when you see that you just know this is a special car. So the interior of the BMW, very high quality, very robust, which I would say is exactly what a BMW interior is all about. It's something you feel like it'll last forever. Other options on the interior of the BMW include the heated steering wheel. That's something that is included with the M2. Seats are heated, as we mentioned, but they're also memory function. So on here you've got memory functionality for 2 people. Harman Kardon we touched on already on the side there, and you might be wondering, what are these 2 red buttons? If you've never been in an M car, you perhaps may not know. It's basically the Sport. M1 you could see as Sport mode, M2 I would say is Sport Plus. It opens up the exhaust valves, reduces the traction control, and really livens the car up and brings it alive. The centre console, which finished in carbon fibre we mentioned, has all the controls for the screen here. It is also touchscreen, which is nice, but it still retains that BMW look, which has been in almost all BMWs. It hasn't changed massively, which means you're getting into a familiar car. If you've had a BMW before, you'll feel like you're at home. The screen we've got at the moment lit up with the service history. Of course, 3 services marked, but the first one, a pre-delivery check, then marked as a service. The service 2 is the running in check, and the third and final service was an oil service. That puts, if we go back a step, the next service due in 2026 at the end of. The carbon fibre trim in the centre also removes itself with the push of a button like so to reveal a wireless charger, a USB port, 2 cup holders, and the armrest also lifts up to provide even more storage and even more chargers. So it's a real nice place to be, spaced very nicely. The blue stitch as well is a nice touch. It runs from the seats to the door card, and again the M colours are also on the door card, as you can see there. So as soon as you get in the car, if you didn't know from just looking at it, you really do know you're in something exceptionally special. So guys, that is the BMW M2, less than 20,000 miles on a 2023 plate with that full BMW service history, something very important in a car like this. One thing I forgot to mention that the car has also got is heads-up display, which is again another nice feature of a nice modern vehicle. The car is presented in fabulous condition, just arrived in stock with us here today. If you would like any information on this vehicle at all, please do contact me. My name's Will, I'd be more than happy to help, as would the rest of the team. Thanks for watching guys, we'll see you next time.